Hi everyone, my name's Tim and I'll be giving a little talk on software versioning. This is version 1.0.1 of this recorded topic. So let's have a look at what I'll be talking about. I'll answer the question of what is software versioning. We'll look at a few different software version structures or schemes. We'll then look specifically at the sequence-based identification. And then I'll talk a little bit about an example software product. And then finish finally with some exceptions to the rule and a fun fact. So let's take a look at what software versioning is. So software versioning is the assigning of a unique name or number to a specific software state or version of a product. So this version number helps to communicate the quality, the feature sets, and the state of the software. So some examples might be you've seen before: alpha, beta, release candidate, assigned to a product, and that helps to communicate what state it's in. There's also internal and external versioning. So internal is the number or scheme assigned by the engineering team, and the external is used for marketing purposes. So an example there that I've got listed is Microsoft Windows 2000, which was the marketed product name, and the internal name was NT 5.0. So let's move on and look at specific structures. So the different structures or schemes, firstly, and what appears to be the most common one, is sequence-based, and that is made up of three components: major, minor, and revision. And those different components are incremented based on the different changes to the software. We'll look at that more shortly. Alphanumeric, so that's a combination of sequence-based identification and adding in some alphanumeric to convey the state of the software, like release candidate. We also have date of release. So October 2011 would be 11.10, conveying the year and the month. And then there's other styles that are simply name-based or text-based, such as code names. So let's move on and specifically look at sequence-based identifiers. So just breaking down the different components, we have major, minor, and revision. So typically the major number will get incremented when there's architectural changes or some incompatibility that will change or affect other clients. It's usually significant improvements in functionality or features. A minor change would be features that have been added that don't necessarily break anything. There might be new features or significant fixes. And finally, incrementing just the revision number would indicate a small bug fix or a small change that is very insignificant. So let's move on and look at an example software product. Example software product I've chosen is Node.js, and this is a JavaScript runtime that uses the V8 JavaScript engine by Chrome. It's a sequence-based scheme. They have an interesting setup. They use odd major numbers to communicate new features and kind of a less stable product, and even major numbers to communicate stable and supported products. When they went from version 5 to version 6, they had some incompatibility changes. They updated the core V8 engine. They removed support for older operating systems, removed previously deprecated functionality, along with another list of things. So let's just wrap this up. Exceptions. So Microsoft, they kept the same major number for a number of different releases: Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, and they simply incremented the minor number. And they did this to maintain application and driver compatibility. Also, a fun fact, The SUSE distribution skipped a number of versions and started straight at 4.2, which is a reference to the number 42, the answer to the universe from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So you can see that there are lots of different ways to version a product, and some fun ways as well. Thanks for watching.